So recently I've seen these trends blow up on how to dunk within 30 days, 45 days, and I just wanted to give my take on it. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Jiggy Hills and I'm 5'9" with well over a 40-inch vertical, and obviously, yes, I can dunk. So you should listen to me. But for real, nonetheless, this is what I would do if I needed to dunk within 30 days, or how to at least significantly increase your vertical jump within 30 days. So the first thing I would do, some people may disagree with this, I would go ahead and I would get 2 supplements. My first supplement is going to be creatine. Now, creatine is a little bit of speculation on whether or not it does increase your vertical jump. But what we do know is that creatine at the very least will increase the energy for you to train more. So if you can train more, recover faster, and get more reps in, you can get stronger, quicker, in a shorter time frame. So for that reason alone, regardless of whether it directly increases your vertical jump, we are going to implement creatine into our supplement stack. So just a couple more things on creatine. There are 66 studies as of last year that actually show power output is increased by anywhere from 12 to 20%. But in the same note, there are some people that are non-responders. If you think you're a non-responder, you might benefit from doubling your dose. Usually it's prescribed that you take 5 milligrams, you might have to, or 5 grams, you might have to up it to 10 grams. But me personally, I take 10 grams just because I have a lot of muscle mass. I've tried 5, I've tried 10.5, I've tried 10. I feel like 10 is when I perform the best. Some people maybe advise against it, but it's creatine. It's not dangerous for you, it's not harmful, so just a little tip for you. Another thing is you gotta make sure when you're on creatine, you're drinking enough water, just because if you're anything like me, I'll start to cramp like crazy. If I don't get water, electrolytes, salt, my body will start breaking down. I'll start cramping my forearms, my legs, it just gets bad. So make sure you're getting enough water and you should be good. Our second supplement is going to be gelatin gelatin or collagen. Now, essentially they do the same thing. So it's not it's really or. The studies that I know are basically based off of gelatin, and it is cheaper, so I'll just go with gelatin. And that's just gonna help you with your tendon health, making sure your tendons are healthy, because you are going to be jumping a lot over the next 30 days. So in terms of actual training, you're gonna go ahead and start off with your jump technique. You're gonna try to fine tune your jump technique. Record yourself, try to see where your weaknesses are. Is your approach too slow? Is your knee bend too deep? Is it too stiff? Check out the speed of your last 2 strides. You're gonna look at a bunch of things depending on whether you're a 1-foot jumper, 2-foot jumper. Now, if you wanna learn how to increase your technique, improve your technique, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube where I'm not gonna get specifically into that in this video, but I'm just gonna tell you the general idea of how I would approach increasing my vertical jump. So 1 is those 2 supplements, and 2 will be your jump technique. Now, 3rd, you're gonna go ahead and you're going to ramp up your jump volume. I'm talking about max effort jumps. You're gonna be jumping like multiple times a week. Your goal is to get max effort jumps. The thing with vertical jump is the more you jump, the better you get at jumping, the higher you jump. Like, it's just that simple. I mean, you can increase your vertical just by repetitions of vertical jump. So that alone will significantly increase your vertical jump. Now, between the 3 things I've given you, arguably, if we're talking creatine, for argument's sake, let's say you get 1 inch off of creatine. Some people may claim you can get 2 inches off of creatine. So let's say 1 to 2 inches off of creatine. You've honed in on your jump technique. Honestly, your jump technique can get you 4 to 5 inches in like a matter of minutes, like legitimately. So now we're talking about, let's just say on the low end, 5 total inches increase. And then you are doing max effort jumps over the course of 30 days. You're gonna get a couple inches off of that too. Let's call it 2 to 3 inches. So let's say we're now at 7 to 8 inches of increase on your vertical jump within the month. And obviously this is kind of like, it's arbitrary. Like, maybe you're very well trained, you're not gonna get results like that. But if you're an amateur, I think it's very much possible to see a handful of inches within a very short time frame. Now, the last thing you're gonna do, which is basically the bulk of your 30 days, is if you're very skinny, you're gonna focus on getting very strong while staying very skinny or very lean. So in my last video, I got a very interesting comment. I actually liked it a lot. And basically the person was, or subscriber, one of you matter of fact, was saying I was conflating relative muscle mass with relative strength. Now, I understand where he's coming from, but the truth is, majority of you need to put on a little bit of muscle in order to get stronger. The goal really is to be as strong and as lean as possible. You know, so if you're doing that, if you're able to do that at a very skinny and thin frame, all power to you. But majority of you cannot do it because there's many things that go into strength. It's not just muscle mass. You know, there's connective tissue, there's ligaments, tendons, there's nervous system. Like there's so many things that go into strength that like even come above muscle mass. But the bottom line is majority of people do need to put on muscle at a certain point to get stronger. Now, are you the majority of those people or are you the minority? Like, I can only speak to so many of you people. So at the same time, I just gotta preach to the largest choir, and that's what I'm doing. So I just wanted to clear that up. The goal is always to be as lean and as strong as possible, not necessarily as lean and as big muscularly as possible. If you're very fat, you're gonna focus on cutting weight. Now you can cut weight fairly quickly, but you wanna make sure that you maintain majority of your strength. Now, if you're very fat, a lot of it is dead weight regardless. You're just gonna focus on losing the weight, and obviously you're gonna be weight training while you do that. And if you're very skinny, just try to get stronger within those 30 days. If you're an amateur, like you can make serious gains within 30 days, like legit. So, you know, you're gonna have to sort of rejig up your body composition and the goal is basically to get stronger and leaner. No matter where you are, if you're skinnier and if you are bigger, the goal is always stronger, leaner, stronger, leaner. So that's your goal over the course of 30 days. Simply gonna follow some sort of weight training plan. And obviously you're gonna try to make it specific to vertical jump. I just did a tier list not too long ago. You can check that out for what exercise, more specifically lower body exercises will help you with that. And that is how I would go about increasing my vertical jump as quick as possible or as much as possible within 30 days. Last things last, I cannot leave this video without saying thank you. You guys ran up my last video like crazy, got me a ton of likes, over 1K likes. So I just want to say thank you. I know I haven't been the most consistent YouTuber, but I'm going to do my best. You guys have kind of low-key changed my life. So from now going forward, I'm like fully locked in. So just do me a favor, let me know whatever type of videos you want to see. You know, I'm down for workout vlogs. I'm down for, you know, just vertical jump tips. I'm down for everything. Live streaming, dunk sessions, like whatever you want to see. I'm pretty open to it. So just let me know what you guys want to see. Comment it down below. Comment it down below. And it's Jiggy Hills, and I'm out. Damn, I messed up. Uno. It's Jiggy Hills, and I'm out.